Good morning all, it's Lynn here from Destiny Fulfilled. I do hope that today finds you well. This is your daily pick a card reading. It is for the 5th of December. The timestamps will be in the description box below. I will set up my space and do the shuffling and dealing, and I'll see you at the pick a card portion of the reading. Welcome back everybody. This is the pick a card portion of the reading. For those of you that haven't done a pick a card before, you just meditate or contemplate. Pick a pile. In the description box below will be the timestamps. If you just click on those, it will take you directly to the reading that you've chosen. We have group 1, which has this beautiful black tourmaline. We have group 2, which has malachite. Group 3 has this beautiful pink crystal, and group 4 has rose quartz. Pause the video now if you wish to take more time, and I'll see you at the reading. Group 4, group 3, group 2. Welcome group 1. For those of you that chose this tourmaline, just pop your charms to one side. What's going on with our lovely group number 1s? We have the 5 of Pentacles, we have the 8 of Cups, and we have the Wheel. Interesting. And Sacred Earth Mother, a message of love. Okay, group number 1. So the 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles talks about feeling out in the cold, not having enough, a feeling of lack in some area of your life. Now, this will resonate differently for everybody. As I always say, we're all on different journeys. We all have different experiences and situations around us. So, but there is some area of your life today, group number 1s, where you're feeling some sort of lack, out in the cold, not having enough, generally not feeling at all happy with that particular situation. Then we have the 8 of Cups in reverse. Now the 8 of Cups in reverse is advice that you need to understand what this particular situation is and how it's playing out in your life at this time, and it might be time for you to consider walking away from this particular situation or the thoughts and beliefs that you have around this particular situation. Fairly straightforward message for you today, group number 1. Then we have the Wheel. The wheel is turning, and I do feel that if you truly understand what's at play here, and then make a decision excuse me, on which way that you would wish to act in this, and it may definitely be walking away, letting something go, moving forward into something new, that this Wheel of Fortune is turning for you, and it's upright, so it's in the positive direction. So this is a very, very positive card for you today. Some form of change is necessary, some form of transformation, some form of letting go and moving on is required. And then we have the Sacred Earth Mother, a message of love. And group number 1s, this is just a confirmation to you that you truly are loved. You truly are, an important human being, a spiritual being having this physical experience, but wanting you to know that you truly are loved and cherished by those who are supporting you. Also, making sure that whatever this decision is that you're making here, what you're letting go of, what you're moving away from, is made based on a center of love. So let love be your guiding compass on this particular situation, making sure that it is the center of you and what you are deciding to do at this particular point in life. Point in life exactly, but the particular environment that you find yourself in today. Now, the charms that you received, group number, sorry, I'm completely over the place this morning. Group number 1 is the sun, and it's got made with a smile on the back. We've got some pliers and we've got a spoon. So first of all, the pliers. The pliers to me are something that you use these to remove something, right? You grab hold of the nail, you grab hold of the screw, you grab hold of whatever it is, and you yank it out, right? So the pliers to me, again, indicate that something needs to be removed from your situation or from your life at this particular time. And this is a tool, right? So a tool is something that you use to do something. So this is very much calling for some active active behavior on your part. And then we have the sun. So the sun for me, again, just reinforces what the wheel is representing here, right? It's moving to something that is much more hope-filled, light-filled, sun-filled, much more stronger position than you have possibly been feeling in of late. So, that is definitely a very positive, guide for where you're moving to with these cards. Then we have the spoon. Now the spoon can represent meals, obviously. Again, it's a tool. We use it to do something. So take that how it resonates, but it could indicate that there is some form of, an important meal that excuse me, that may be taking place today. There may be some conversations had at that meal, or you're spending it with people who are important to you in your life. So that is the spoon for you. Look, I think this is the decision you make can be on a full spectrum, right? I'm not getting any indication here about how important this decision is, other than the wheel is a major arcana, right? So to me, that symbolises that it is a significant decision that you're making, but it may not be for everybody. So again, take that how it resonates. But you could be on the spectrum of what it is you're letting go, right? From something really minor, I'm going to let go of not doing my dishes every day. I'm going to do them every day. Or I'm going to let go of not doing my dishes every day, and I'm going to do them, whenever I feel like doing them. Whatever that decision is for you, right? For all the way through to something that is completely life-changing. For the majority, I think it's somewhere in the middle there is the feeling that I'm getting with these cards and these charms. Good luck with your thoughts and your review and your getting clarity about this situation today, group number 1s. If you like this reading, hit that like button. It shows YouTube that you like what I'm posting. If you wish to share this with somebody, then that you feel it would be beneficial to, then please do so. Thank you. If you wish to subscribe, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so you know when I upload. And lastly, leave me a comment. Let me know how this is playing out in your life at this time, what your thoughts are around the energies that are presented in these cards and charms today. That's all I have, my lovelies. Take care, and I shall see you tomorrow. Welcome, group number 2, to your daily reading for the 5th of December 2020. This is Malachite. Pop your charms there. We have the Eight of Swords, we have the Two of Wands, and we have the Six of Wands, and we have Amethyst, transformation, certainty, and confidence. Wow, very powerful cards for you, group number 2. So the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords can indicate that we might be feeling restricted in some way, or stuck in a situation which we can't find our way out of at this particular point in time. The thing with this card is, though, this is her reflection that is showing this restriction, right? But in reality, she's not constrained at all. So, you know, these are her thoughts, her feelings, her beliefs, which are actually constricting or making her feel like she's stuck in a particular situation. So that may be at play for the majority today. Some area in your life is you're feeling very stuck, unable to move forward. Now, as I always say, we take this how it resonates for you. This is a general reading. We're all on different journeys. We all have different experiences and situations that we're dealing with, but this energy of restriction will be at play within your life in some area. Then we have the Two of Wands. Now, the Two of Wands to me is all about looking forward, having a think about what it is you want to do. You may be thinking and making some very, very early preliminary plans. They're definitely not mature plans in any way, but you're just, you know, scanning the horizon for what might be available to you. You know, do you stay safe and sound where you are now, or do you take that leap of faith and move forward into something that may be a little bit unknown for you at this particular point in time? But very much an introspective time, a time of thinking and looking forward, looking around you and seeing what you would like to bring into your life at this time, to move away from this Eight of Swords feeling that has you feeling stuck in some situation. Then we have the Six of Wands, which, you know, this is a really positive card. It's one of victory, one of celebration, one of success. So whatever this situation is for you, whatever you decide will lead you to success. I feel that. Now, again, there is a broad spectrum of what success feels like and what it looks like, and it will be, you need to get clear about what does success mean for you. What does it look like? What does it feel like? What are you doing? How are you behaving? What are you saying? Who are you with? All of those sorts of things. So get clear about what does success in this particular situation look like for you. Then we have Amethyst, transformation, certainty, and confidence. And for me, this really backs up this card here, right? This to me shows that the decision that you make based on your situation, understanding what's at play in your life at this time, looking at the resources that you have and what's around you and where you want to go, will be a transformative solution for you. And you will be, once you make the decision and start to move towards whatever this is that you've decided to manifest into your life, you will become filled with more certainty and confidence around whatever that is for you. So this is a very, very positive card. Very much today feels like one of those days where you're just flicking the light on something, shining it on something, and really having a good look and a poke at, you know, what's going on there, what's really going on there, and what do I want to see, feel, experience if I don't like what this particular situation is. But remember, this is being constrained by your thoughts and beliefs, not necessarily around a physical restraint of some sort. This is all about your thoughts and beliefs about a situation which may be holding you back from fully experiencing the success that you wish to come into your life. Now, we have the sword and we have the fish. Now the sword for me is, it's a tool, so it's all about using your resources, what's around you, to be able to do what it is you have to do. But more importantly, the saw is about cutting something away. You need to let go of something that is making you feel very stuck, unable to move forward. That needs to be cut away and released. Then we have the fish, and the fish to me is all about abundance. When you let this go, when you get clarity around your situation and you're able to start moving forward, you're going to then, manifest abundance into your life. And the cards clearly tell us that you're on the right path. Once you make this decision, you let go of whatever it is you need to let go of, or you, get thoughts around this situation which are more supportive and help you to move forward. You will reach success in your endeavour. If you like this video, this reading I should say, give it a thumbs up. It lets YouTube know that you like what I post. If you think this would be of benefit to anybody, then please share this with them. I'd really appreciate that. Thank you. And if you wish to subscribe, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so you know when I post my videos. And lastly, let me know how this resonates with you. Leave me a comment below. I'd love to hear from you and see how this is playing out in your life, or how you feel about the energies that are in play for you today. Take care, my lovely group number 2s, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Welcome, group number 3s that chose this pinkish crystal. We have the Hanged Man, we have the Moon in reverse, and we have the Two of Swords. And we have letting go, restriction, and fear. Okay, group number 3s. The Hanged Man. This is you possibly feeling stuck, although that's not the major message that I'm getting. This for me is you seeing something from a different perspective, a higher perspective, or just a different perspective. Now, please, as I always say, this is a general reading. We're all on different journeys. We're all experiencing different situations and experiences, so take this how it resonates for you. But there is some situation in your life at this point in time where you need to look at it from a different perspective. You need to get a clearer understanding of what is actually at play. Now, this could come about because something is being revealed to you. Something that you weren't aware of is coming into your attention. It's being made, you are being made aware of what this is. So this could come in the form of a message, seeing something throughout your day which sparks, some form of understanding. It could be somebody telling you something, explaining something to you. It could be additional knowledge which you're finding. But I do really feel that this is a message coming to you via somebody else. Somebody else is telling you something which you weren't aware of, and that changes your perspective on something about which you're dealing with at this particular point in time. And this has had you in confusion in the recent past. You've been unable to make either a decision or move in a particular way forward because you didn't have all of the information that you needed at this particular time. This is now coming to the fore, and this will allow you to remove that blindfold and to be able to make the decision or move forward in a direction which is going to be very beneficial for you today. Now, there'll be a huge spectrum of what this means for you in your life, from the very minor to the very major, right? And we all fall somewhere on that spectrum. So again, take that how it resonates. We have attachment, letting go, restriction, and fear. And this is what I'm feeling with these cards. Once you get this information, you see something from a different perspective. You remove that blindfold and or make the decision that you need to make to be able to transform or let go of what it has that has been restricting you, something that you've been fearing, something that has been making you feel stuck or restricted or constrained in some way. You're letting that go today. I feel that whatever this information is, it's truly empowering you to move forward and let whatever that is just go. Let it go and move on in the direction that you wish to go in. Now, your charms. Again, we've got the horse, we've got the amethyst crystal, and we've got the key. So the horse for me very much is in tune with the cards that we have down on the table. The horse for me is all about being in your own power, listening to your own intuition, your own thoughts, your own feelings, and moving forward in a very powerful way. Then we have the amethyst. The amethyst is all about healing. So whatever this situation is, whatever this information is, or this message is that's coming your way, or this knowledge, understanding, it is going to be healing for you in this situation. And then we have the key, and the key is that you have everything that you need around you to open the lock and move forward. So there is nothing else that you need outside of yourself. Once you've got this information or knowledge, you are then able to stand in your power and move forward in a very positive way. And this situation is going to be very healing for you. Now, it may not feel healing right now. That's a message coming through that I today it may not feel healing, but in the near future you'll look back and you'll go, well, you know, I'm glad I had that experience, because I do now feel much better within myself. You know, whatever this situation is, I've healed from it, I've moved forward, and you know, I'm now on this particular journey that I'm I've started moving towards. So a very, very, very positive reading. Just while you're going through this situation though today, it could be a bit triggering for some, is the message that I'm getting through. Just be gentle and kind to yourself, be compassionate as you're processing this information, these feelings, and getting clarity around what the situation is and how you need to act and what you need to do. Be gentle and kind with yourself is the only other message that I'm getting. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It lets YouTube know you like what I'm posting. If you think this would be beneficial to somebody else, then please share that with them. I'd really appreciate that. Thank you. And hit that subscribe button if you feel called to do so, and the bell notifications so that you know when I upload. And leave me a message. How are these energies feeling for you today? How are they playing out in your life? How do you feel about the situation and what you're experiencing this time? And can you now see that there is a way forward for you to be able to progress in possibly new direction? Take care, my lovelies. Group number 3s, I shall see you tomorrow. Bye. Welcome, group number 4, to your reading. For those who picked this rose quartz crystal, pop your charms to one side. We've got the 7 of Swords, we've got the 4 of Pentacles, and we've got the 10 of Swords. We've got regeneration, rebirth, and a positive outcome. I do feel this, and I feel it's in relation to your money, but you know, as I always say, this is a general reading. It could be in any area of your life. We are all experiencing different journeys, different experiences, and different situations, but I do feel for a lot of you it's in relation to stability around your finances. So the 7 of Wands, you may have been feeling quite defensive of recent. You may have been feeling a little bit struggling to make ends meet. You may have been feeling that there's been some competition that you haven't been able to overcome. You've been persevering through this, and I do feel that you're moving towards financial stability is the message that I'm getting for this particular group. The Four of Pentacles very much highlights stability in and around your finances, in and around your life. So whatever situation is, if it's been a little bit off kilter, a little bit rocky, it's coming into a more stable status at this point in time. This card can also talk about using your resources wisely. So that's another message for some as well. Make sure that you know, if you are having money concerns and you do have some money coming in, that you use that wisely. I feel that's especially for a couple of you who may be contemplating buying something quite extravagant, that financially it's not a wise decision. So just think about that a little bit more and get some clarity around the situation and do what feels right for you. Then we have the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is a situation coming to an end. You're walking away from it. It's been a little bit of a tough journey, right? The Swords is always a little bit tricky to maneuver, but you're there, you've made it, it's ending, right? And you're moving on to a new beginning. I do feel that this stability is a new way for you moving forward. I think that especially if you've been having financial concerns, that this stability is going to be very welcoming. It's going to be very settling and very comforting to you in the near future. Then we have Winter's End, regeneration, rebirth, and positive outcome. So definitely, I'm feeling that this stability that you're getting today and moving towards is very. It will be a very positive outcome for you. It will provide a very much feeling of renewal. You know, when we're struggling in our finances or in our material life, where we're finding it hard to make ends meet, you know, we're struggling financially, that becomes all that you can think about a lot of the time, right? Because it's forefront in your mind, it's something that you're dealing with on a daily basis. But having this stability coming into your life will help free up your thoughts for more supportive type thoughts that may help you feel like you've been rebirthed. A very, very positive outcome for you with this ending of this particular phase or cycle that you've been through. A really positive reading, group number 4, really, really positive. I'm feeling very, I've got a really feeling of hopefulness and you know, that quiet expectation of joy that's starting to bubble inside. I feel that quite strongly, that this is giving you some relief from a particularly difficult situation that you may have been dealing with, my lovely group number 4s. Then we have the Horse, love, and the Dragonfly. So the Horse for me is all about you are now standing in your power. You're moving forward in a very powerful, direct, well thought out, strong position that you're moving forwards in. Then we have the Dragonfly. That's you seeing through the illusion, right? Seeing through the situation that you've had and seeing it clearly for what it is, and also seeing clearly what it has enabled you to learn about you or the people and the situation around you, right? I do believe, and we may not always see it at the time because of, you know, situations can be quite difficult at times, but I do believe that we do have lessons in everything that we experience. And looking back, I do believe that you will be able to see clearly what this particular situation has been that lesson for you and what it has given you. With love being in here, this is could be in relation to relationships, but it may not be. It also, to me, is that you are, you know, you are surrounded by and feeling protected by love. But the other thing is always try and make love the center of all your decisions, right? What would you do if this decision was going to be made in love for you or for somebody else? How would that having that center of love and making decisions from that core of love, how does that affect the decisions that you're making? How does that affect the direction in which you're traveling? So I think that's important for the majority, right, is to remember that you know, we can, doesn't matter what situation we find ourselves in, we can come back to that center of love and try and live as best we can from that area, right? You know, being kind to ourselves, being compassionate with ourselves, being kind and compassionate with others as well. So a really, really positive reading, group number 4. I think this is a day where you will see that you truly are moving towards a more stable environment for you, whether that's in regards to your physical, material wealth, or whether that's in some other area of your life. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. If you wish, leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you and see how these energies are playing out for you, how you feel about them, what you think about them. If you think that this would be of benefit to somebody else, then please share that with them. I truly appreciate that. And lastly, hit that subscribe button if you wish, and the bell notification. It will allow you to know when I upload my videos. Take care, my lovely group number 4s, and I shall see you in the next reading.